So, I've got Glenda Baker and Zach Gus. And I was just talking to you about the fact that I have so many agents that are in our brokerage that have been reaching out to me saying, OMG, I love Glenda, I love everything she's doing. And a lot of it is coming from TikTok. Now, who here 2 years ago heard of TikTok and thought that I'm never going to sell a house to a 12-year-old? Right? I think all of you did. Every one of you. So, you guys are crushing it on TikTok. You're building a giant following on TikTok. And so my question is, you both do very different content, so I want to go with both of you. What kind of content do you do, and why does it work? Guys, you can quiet down, please. I appreciate it. Guys, who want to talk? Head to the back.
Hey guys, my name is Glenda Baker. I'm a real estate agent in Atlanta, Georgia. And just let me ask a question before I answer your question. Has anybody seen my TikToks?
Yeah!
That's good, that's good. So what was the question? I totally forgot because I wrote it on. I'm so excited and I cannot believe there's all these people here.
Between our content. I'm making a fool of myself when you look
Well, yeah, so what kind of content do you create and why does it work?
Awesome. So actually, Zach is the one who inspired me. I saw his video at Elite in February of 2020, and I turned to Sergio and I said, if he can do TikTok, I can do TikTok. And he had like 46,000 views on this one video. I'm like, oh my stars and stripes, I can do that. And so I did some dancing, I did some green screen, I did some terrible videos. And I went back to Atlanta and I said, I'm not hire a director. And then I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Oh god, no, I'm not gonna do that. And I waited because then the pandemic hit and I was like, okay, goodness, I didn't do that. And so then August came and we were gonna make it through and I called that videographer back and I said, hey, I want to do TikTok videos. And he's like, hey lady, you know you can do that on your phone. And I'm like, yeah, I got it, but that's not what I want to do. Because I've consumed a lot of content. And I tried to be Zachary, but I couldn't.
no one wants to be.
I wanted to meet you. I was like, I love that video. The guy who bought the car.
Oh.
I love that video so much. And I wanted to be you so bad. And I was just like, how old are you?
27.
I'm 27. And
Wait.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, yeah, I can't be him. And so I was just like, I need to do what works for me. And so I was just like, I'm just going to talk about real estate.
And you destroy it. And I tell people all the time, like, it's not like a 1 through 10 scale, but we like sit on opposite sides of the scale.
Oh yeah,
Where
absolutely.
you are, and I tell people, you are the best, and I need everyone to applaud after this, you are the best real estate TikToker on the planet. I am not a real estate TikToker. I'm making a fucking fool. I'm sorry, I make a fool of myself.
But people are coming to you. That's the thing. And I guess that's what I want everybody to take away. So look, you got the first takeaway in the first 3 minutes. And that is, do you. Do what attracts your tribe. Don't try and be me. Don't try and be Zach. Do you really, really well because that's what will attract your tribe.
And so just so people get an idea, what is that video that's done the best for you? What's your single best performing TikTok about?
Okay. Once upon a time, I sold a big ass house. That is the #1 video. So let me rephrase that. That's the #1 video on my page. 9.8 million views, 2 million likes, 62,000 shares. It has the average watch time on it. 73% of the people have watched the entire video. But that's just on my page. The Jay-Z video about conspicuous consumption has 7.4 million views on my page, but it has 20 million views on Records.
What?
At Records Instagram page,
Oh, gotcha.
which is a music Instagram page that has like a gazillion. And so what I love is all of the glitterati's jumped on there and said, "You didn't tag Glenda. You didn't. This is Glenda's video." So I love it. So the glitterati's are strong.
I love it. So if you guys aren't following Glenda right now, take out your phone and punch your name in again.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask one thing real quick, just because I'm gonna need a little bit of content. Can you guys take out your phone real quick? All right, go to this cute little rainbow square called Instagram. take a picture of the stage, take a picture of people while they're here today, make some damn content. We sit in the time period all the time, we're like, oh, I don't know what to make.
And I think this is a
It's
perfect
the perfect time to
opportunity.
get content!
For sure.
And I know both of us can reshare anything you tag us in.
Absolutely.
But, any question?
Yeah, what do you do, Zach? Because you both do very different things, and I want people to leave here inspired to do what their thing is.
I'm
More
not
like
here
yours
to buy
about
anything
anything.
about this audio video.
But what do you do, Zach? You got in early.
Yes.
Right.
So I got in early 2019. Everyone thought I was a weirdo. And I remember I met Jason Pantana for the first time. And in the conversation, I was like, oh yeah, I'm starting TikTok. And he got away from me like,
What? What's it?
what are you doing on TikTok for us for kids dance? I'm like, I think it's going to be something about my most viral video. So we all have to be the digital mayors, right? People need to know that we are the absolute know-alls of our area. So I decided to take it upon myself to sneak into our movie theater and commit a crime, pretty much. Trespassing. But that video got 25 million views. I was getting backstage.
That's right. That's
Between
right.
like 4 parts. So.
Yeah. But Zach, you do something that doesn't seem like it should help your real estate business, right? Because you're
Right.
making non-real estate related videos that are just going viral about different stuff that you're doing, not real estate related. But what has building a profile, not real estate related, done for your real estate business?
It's freaked me up, you know, because now I'm getting people that are hitting me up. They're like, yo, I just want to work with you. Like, I just want to rock with you. I like you. I like what y'all are creating. And now everything on the team, like, they're getting people. So, really, it's just been being myself. So, when the actual connection's made, we're like, oh, you're the same person, the same guy.
So what you're saying is being your authentic self and growing
Yeah.
an audience doing that has generated your real estate business.
100%.
Alright. Now, let's dig in a little bit to tactical stuff. I want to know what you see agents doing, because we're friends with a lot of agents. What you see agents doing that's not working, that they should probably stay away from. Because I know a lot of us, we don't know. Right? We don't know anybody that's out there doing what we think works. What do you think agents should stay away from? You got it?
We only have like 10 more minutes.
No, you got time. You started early.
I think the first thing is agents lose their hook in TikToks.
Yes.
Short form videos as a whole is a newer concept, but everybody knows what the elevator pitch is, right? Like how would you sell me in business for yourself in 30 seconds or less? That's short form video now. It's just now you can scale your elevator pitch in multiple different ways on different platforms. So my biggest thing that when I see people doing is so wrong is when they say, hi, my name is Zachary Faust. I'm your Milford agent buying and selling. Make sure to hit me up. I wanted to tell you about I'm already gone.
Yeah.
If you spend that first 2.5 seconds introducing yourself, you're gone.
Well, here's a trick I like to do. Raise your hand if you consume TikTok or Instagram Reels. If you consume, if you're a scroller on TikTok, keep your hand raised if you actually create content on TikTok. Right? It's not as many hands. So when you're consuming TikTok, what do? You're just like shooting, unless somebody stops you from stopping scrolling. And that's what Zach's talking about. You have to have a good hook to stop people's thumb from going. But
Can I give an example?
yeah, for sure.
So and you have a great example, especially real estate. But I deployed with the Army, and so I do tell some of those stories about what had happened. And I tell this story often when a missile literally hit our base, landed 15 feet from us. But in the video, I said the missile hit our base, and I wish it actually hit us. And so the start of the video, everyone's watching. Why would you?
Yeah.
So people will watch.
Yeah.
And then when it gets into it, it's like, oh, it's in the air. It blew up our gym. And we're a bunch of testosterone-filled dudes in the desert. So that was basically worse than like losing balls. And it's dramatic, obviously, but that's a hook. I guess people think, I don't know the conclusion of this video.
Yeah.
Based off these first 5 seconds, so I need to continue.
So start with your hook.
Start with the hook, start with the end in mind.
Yeah.
Because when I say a missile hit and blah, blah, I'm talking about the end.
Yeah.
The same people like raise your hand if you do perfect this. Big YouTube channel, so many different YouTube channels do the same exact thing. They start with the most exciting moment from the entire video, and they cut it off right before it finishes. And so you're like, shit.
You gotta watch the whole thing.
I gotta watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
So doing the same thing in short form.
So, Glenda, what do you think agents should be doing? What do you want to empower agents to make as far as content goes on TikTok?
So I want you to tell stories. I want you to tell real life stories. So that was what that big video was. It was a real life story. Once upon a time, I sold a big ass house and I made $137,000. And
Is that a good hook? Great hook. Would you keep watching that? Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And then I sold the wrong house. And what's really interesting about that video is it was a two-part video, and part one has a tenth of the views that part two has. So again, you've got to start with the end in mind. You've got to hook them in. You've got to tell a story, but tell your story. And a lot of people are like, especially in my market, they're like, oh my gosh, Linda, those videos, those are just like so like out there. Like nobody's gonna work with you with all those bad words. And I'm like, no, it weeds out the riffraff for me. Like it gets rid of the people that would never ever work with me anyway. So I would just rather you find out who I am, and it's just so much easier being myself than trying to be fake or be something that I'm not.
I love that. Can we dive into a little bit because, like you said, your TikToks have amazing hooks, and I think that's what really gets people in, and then you're an amazing storyteller, and that's why you do so well. Can you talk to us about your creative process? Like, what do you do to work through these ideas to plan them out and then actually execute them in a way that works?
Okay, so I batch shoot. I shoot everything in one day. It's 11 hours. Denver comes to, you can't hear me.
Yeah, if we could just, like I said, if you guys want to chat, you can head towards the back, that'd be awesome.
We are trying to listen.
And then you must speak a little bit.
Okay, so what was I talking about?
It's not about creative
Oh yeah,
process.
sorry about that. Yeah, yes, I'm a little bit older than everybody else. 11 hours. Denver starts at 7. I go down at 8:10. From 8:10 to 8:30, we actually plan out what we're going to talk about. I keep a list during the month in my notes. And like today, I sent Denver a message and I said 30 questions in 30 days. So I'll go through, I'll find the questions that I wanted to ask him. He'll ask me those questions and I'll post those somewhere. I love that little hook today, so that was what I took away. And then we figure out what we're going to post on Instagram, what we're going to post on LinkedIn, what we're going to post on TikTok. And then Denver batches it for me, puts it in a Google Drive, and I release it. Because I want it to be my voice in the caption. So that's really, really important to me. I want it to be my voice, and I want to be able to release it, and because I can see. So like that big video, I released it in the morning. I release all my videos typically before 9 a.m. And Denver sent me a message. She's like, hey, that video, I was on vacation, because that video you released, it's got some legs on it. It's got 129,000 views. That was at 8:30. So I posted it in the first hour and a half, 129,000 views. By the time I finished breakfast with my friend, it had 280,000 views. And I was like, holy shit, this is really good.
That's how TikTok's crazy.
I know, it was insane. And like my video today has 22,000, but yesterday it has like 312,000. So you just never ever know what's going to hit, but you want them to be able to relate. That is the key. You've got to make it so they relate. Like I totally missed the mark on millennials, and all the millennials commented. And I'm like, oh my god, I totally missed the mark on this video. I'm going to do a follow-up. So that's where you got to go with that.
I love it.
Your creative process is so much more organized than mine. So I have 1.6 million followers on TikTok, and they're all there from me telling stories about my life. And here's what I'll say about that. Here's my creative process. I think of something from my life, and I tell a story about it. If I walk into a showing and I see a raccoon in the garage, I'm going to tell a story about it. If I get to the closing table and they tell me they bought a new car and I realize they're not closing today, I'm going to tell a story about it. But the big thing I would say about my creative process is I understand, and I learned this at around 19, our friend Jermaine, I'm military, so we were driving on base. Played basketball all the time. My parents didn't tell me I was only 6 foot, so it probably wasn't a good thing to focus my career on. But I played like every day. And I took my friend on the base one day. And he was like, oh, this is crazy. And anybody who's been on a military base, it's not crazy. It's really boring. There's nothing in it. But I was like, why is it crazy? He's like, I've never done this. And it really hit me. And it wasn't until a while later it hit me is we're all living our own lives through our own POV. And any story you tell, even if you think it's boring, no one's experienced your life from your point of view ever. Ever. So when you're telling your story, it can hit somebody. You can reason with somebody in a way you don't know. And that's the route I take. Is I'm extremely real. I'll tell you my failures. I'll tell you where I suck. I'll tell you my teeth are terrible. I'll also tell you about the wins. But you're going to know everything. And that's the route that I take.
And one thing that they're both saying is they're telling stories. The other thing that you said is you posted something and it got legs. The reason why I am so passionate about people doing TikTok is because there's no other platform where you can post something and it miraculously gets legs. That doesn't happen on YouTube, it doesn't happen on Facebook, it doesn't happen on Instagram. It only happens on TikTok. You can go from 0 to 3 million views in 2 days, no matter what, if your content is good. So, my other question. You guys are talking a lot about stories, but Erica Wolf wants to know, how do you pick what stories to tell? So, go ahead.
You tell all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, that's the thing is like, people are not attracted to perfection in 2021. If you are out there trying to post to be perfect, you are missing the boat. I mean, I talk about all kinds of shit on there. I talk about my drinking, I talk about my struggles, I talk about everything. And I think that that's why people like me, because I'm not perfect. And because none of us are. And if I put out there, hey, I'm so amazing, I'm so perfect, then people are like, I can't relate to her.
And I want to go off that because, and I'm going to say something, you're going to be like, what the hell? This and what we're doing, it's not about TikTok. It's about short form video. TikTok could go away tomorrow and Reels will take over. And then Reels could go away and then Snapchat Spotlight could take over. Short form video is not going away. TikTok right now is our place to get better. And I'm telling you right now, if you think posting statuses on Facebook and occasionally going live on Instagram is going to build your presence, it's not. And if you don't learn this skill, which right now is exceptionally just like, it's just accessible on TikTok because you can't get so many views, you're going to lose them long term. Because people want to meet you before they meet you. People want to know your personality, how you smile, what makes you laugh, what you think sucks, what you like, what you don't like. They want to know all of that before you walk in the door. And if a client of mine knows I love to golf, I've had several listening appointments where we just talk about how we're both fucking bad at golf. And then he's like, oh shit, do I have to sign this? And yeah, 8%. Don't worry about it. Par for the course.
Alright, raise your hand if you want to do more short form.
Alright, I saw 2 people when I said that. Alright.
Alright, final thoughts. You got all these people that want to do short form video, they want to commit to it, they want to do it. You got 4 minutes to get them inspired. What do you got for them?
Just do it. I mean, seriously, you're looking at someone who's 27 and 54. Woo! I mean, literally, I mean, think about it. But no, seriously, I mean, you can have 2 more different personalities up here. So there's no one in this room that should be able to say, oh, but I can't. Because you absolutely can. If a 54-year-old middle-aged real estate agent in Atlanta, Georgia can get 450,000 followers and sell $200,000 in GCI on TikTok in a year, anybody can do it.
And if a 27-year-old with no sales and marketing experience can jump on a stupid kids app and amass 127 outgoing referrals and 1 billion total views, you can do it. I'm not special. We're not esoteric. There's nothing amazing about us except for the fact that you do it.
Well, speak for yourself on that.
You're amazing.
Glenda Baker and Zachary Faust.